It's me, a wild Katie appeared, and today I'm going to talk about what if Scotland was a Pokemon region. I got this idea after watching Mr. Buddy and Birdkeeper Toby's video on what if the UK was a Pokemon region, but they only covered England, which is fair dues because that would have taken a lot of time. So I thought I'd make my own video about Scotland being a region, as I do live in Scotland and I think it'd be a pretty cool to see it in a Pokemon game. Anyways, on with the video. Now, I would have drawn a map to what the region map of Scotland would look like, but I can't draw, so here's just a map of Scotland. Now, of course, the first question is, where is the place our journey would start? Now, I've had a thought a lot about this, and I think the best place to start would be Dumfries, as it is near the bottom of Scotland, and in all main Pokemon games we do start at the bottom of the map, so it makes sense, and which is near water, which most starter towns have, so why not? Now, I'm not going to name every city and town in Scotland because that would take too much time, so I will only talk about a few. First, I'll talk about Glasgow. Now, Glasgow, I can picture Glasgow being a lot like Celadon City, with a lot of buildings and such. And when it comes to what kind of gym there will be, in Glasgow we have the SEC Centre, where we have the Hydro, which is a place we have gigs and concerts. So I would think it'd be a great place for an electric type gym. Then we have the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh. Now, there's a lot of great buildings as well, and there's Edinburgh Castle, which could be a ghost type gym, or it could be like the Lavender Town's Tower, where it's just a place where you can catch ghost type Pokemon. And now, speaking of Pokemon and what kind of Pokemon you can find in Scotland, well, let's start off. You can find near the cities. You can probably find some Rattatas, some Vulpixes, Pidove, Eevee, Meowth, and Pidgey, of course. And also in the Highlands and countrysides, you could find an Unfez, Zubats, Ponytas, Miltanks, Venereas, and Gogoat. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, now let's think about what new Pokemon can be made in this region. Well, I can think of two ideas for new Pokemon. Like, we could have a Pokemon based on the Highland Cow, and we can make a Pokemon on what people think a haggis looks like. If you thought that the haggis looks like this, well, I have some bad news for you. It's sheep's stomach. I know that's gross, but surprisingly it's not that bad. Anyways, having a Pokemon like this would be pretty cool. Now let's get into legendaries. Well, obviously, Nessie from Loch Ness would have to be one. I could imagine Nessie being a powerful legendary. But what would be the other one? I would probably say it'd be a unicorn legendary, as it is the official Scotland animal. Yeah, we have a unicorn. We're awesome. Anyways, that is my idea of what I think Scotland might be if it was a Pokemon region. If you have any thoughts or ideas, leave them down below in the comments. And then until we meet again, goodbye!